All right. This is my first time making a video for this year, so by the way, Happy New Year. But today's video, we're talking about economically broke and unqualified. And what I mean by economically broke and unqualified is that there's 87 million Americans, if not more, living off less than $30,000 a year, which is economically broke. And these same set of people, they are unqualified for your social programs because a lot of people sometimes need just a little boost to get themselves ahead. Social programs such as Section 8, you're overqualified for, and to be able to qualify for Section 8, you got to get on a 2 or 3 year waiting list. I mean, who really has the time to do this? Nobody. Like same with these NACA programs, they could be good for some first time home buyers, but me in particular, a couple of years ago, when I tried to buy my house, I tried to go through NACA and did every single thing what they asked, and still they told me, well, you qualify, but it was for a house that was a little small and I need a bigger house because I got a whole family of 5. So I said, discard that program and put down the extra money. These government programs that's supposed to design to be help people, excuse me for saying this, but they all full of shit. Start even with Social Security. And I learned this from my coach who's probably watching, and from a couple of people in my life that had experienced some hard times with Social Security, getting cutbacks. But Social Security, in case a lot of you people don't know, that if you get 65, you hurt yourself and you have to use that money to live. And in order to qualify for Social Security disability, you got to give them all your institutional banking information for the last 3 to 5 years. And if you got more than $2,000 in your bank account, you don't qualify. Now, let's say you've been working 20 or 30 years, especially if you're a man and you worked at, a job that require, manual labor. Anything can happen on these jobs and cause you to have to be out of work or be on disability. Well, if that happens to you and you got more than $2,000 in your bank account, which most probably do, well, not a lot, but some do, then you don't even qualify for Social Security. And if you happen to use everything out of your 401k, then what you gonna do when that money runs out? See, this is the purpose of my channel. This is why I try to push people to start, a home-based business of some sort. And yes, I understand that a lot of people say, oh, a whole business has failed in the first year. Well, do the research on that and back it up with some hard facts. A lot of people fail because they're trying to take all these tax breaks to keep from paying taxes and not realizing that they're hurting themselves in the long run. For the first couple of years, forget about taking them tax breaks, because the money that you pay in taxes, when you go to these banks, that's the first thing they're going to see. Oh, how much they paid in taxes? Oh, he making this amount of money. But back to this. Right now in this country, things are getting so tight. And if you don't start a business to try to combat this inflation price, it's going to be hard out here for a lot of people. There are so many companies talking about the beginning of March getting ready to do mass layoffs. And where is that going to leave people? You know what I'm saying? And I know people like, well, why is you saying right now is a good time to start a business? Well, you're going to have to do something, because if everybody's getting laid off and everybody's going to looking for a job, it's going to be hard. It's hard for people right now to get a job. As many people are hiring one, because these jobs that are out there, they do not support the average person's living. They can't support a family. It's economic hardship, and the only way to beat it is to start a business. Matter of fact, a lot of you right now, if you start a business, just a small business, and properly structure your company, you can cut 71 to almost 90% of the taxes and slash all of your bills. But it has to be done correctly. This is why you got to get rid of toxic folks out of your life. Get around some people that's some real movers and shakers that are really doing better than you, because these are the type of people I follow on my channel and that I talk with just about every day. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. It was hard to make the switch, but when I finally did, it's quite rewarding. It has its ups and downs. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter if you're making $20 to $40 an hour, you are paying so much in taxes that you don't even know. FICA, Medicare, Social Security, when you pay your phone bill, your electric bill, your gas bill, like all these can be wrapped up and summed up in a business if you set your business up the correct way. And the reason I brought this video is to help my fellow people out, because, a lot of people are about ready to end up homeless. And I know you got people out here like Grant Cardone and Gary Vee telling you, don't buy a house. It's not a wise investment. And this for the people that's been on their job for a while and, you pretty established. Don't buy a job, don't buy a car because it's a house, it's a bad investment. While these guys buying 2 and 3 houses. And see, one thing they not telling you is that buying a home is your first step to building wealth, because 75% of millionaires got their wealth wrapped up in their home. See, they don't tell you this on Fox News and CSNBC and all these other channels. A lot of people got their wealth in their home. And one thing, the way this market is going, I say, instead of home prices doubling every 10 years, it's going to start to do it every 5. Why? Because inventory is low. You got people moving from upstate New York. You got people moving from Florida and all these big places to more affordable places, which are going to increase the rents. And when these people, some are willing to work for less and some are not. Why not start a business to, create something for you and your family? A safe haven, a place where you can build some wealth, save some taxes. For the longest, because I'm a big fan of Robert Kiyosaki, I listened to him and he said, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Well, I got news for you. That only works if you own a business, because you ain't got nothing to keep in today's economy, just working no job, but you can if you own a business. And, last but not least, just if you do nothing else with this video, just do a little research. Check out the Social Security. Oh, no, I almost forgot Medicare. A lot of elderly people end up losing their house because one of their spouses passed away, the husband or wife, and a lot of the families are not knowing why. Well, I just found out why. And it's because Medicare, if you ever in your life, anytime been on Medicare, the sneaky thing they like to do, and nobody ever tell you this except you heard it here first, is they put a lien on your house. You have to pay Medicare back. So people, these social programs that are out here that seeming to be there to help people, it really ain't helping you. It really ain't free. The best thing to do, start a business, become an entrepreneur. You don't know what to do. Hey, subscribe to this channel. I'll give you a couple of ideas that are low cost, all cash businesses that can help you, along with, if you're Ubering or DoorDashing, because in this economy now, if you don't own a business, you are going to lose big time. More and more companies are moving toward contracted work. I mean, it's a couple of apps out there like Diversify, where companies are picking warehouse workers, paying them $150, $200 a day, and that's it. No You don't have to pay them 401k. You don't have to pay them nothing. This is the reason why a lot of companies are laying off, because they moving in a different direction. You know, so now it's time for you to move in a different direction and create you some more revenue. If you like what you hear so far and you like the video, comment, share, subscribe. Let's talk. Let's have these hard discussions. And have a nice day. My name is Brandon. I'm out.